Hello everyone, welcome back to Let Them Trade. We are beginning the Silence of the Lambs, I believe is the name of the scenario. So yeah, let's kick off and continue building out our towns here. So welcome back, my dear subject. Welcome to your first real job. Isn't this place lovely? Trees, mountains, and by the scent of the salt on the air, the ocean must be nearby. Do you know what would make this place even more beautiful if it were economically productive? Yes, sexy stuff. So today your goal is to build up a basic economy with all the resources which the peasant inhabitant class needs: potatoes, wood, fish, and wool. And I've built a research center and provisioner to speed things up a bit. Let's get building. Okay, so there are no cities here, so we're gonna have to start from scratch. You know how this goes. Start with 2 cities, one with potatoes and one for wood. And so yeah, we need to basically produce all um, the peasant goods, so like basics and luxuries. And then it just wants us to get going with our usual 2 cities, 2 potato farms, 2 lumberjacks. So I'm actually going to skip ahead. Let's just, I'll get this done and we'll resume. So I have brought it to the place where we've been in the earlier mission, right? So we have some dedicated cities for fishing and for sheep wool making and for our wood and potatoes. So now we're actually kind of getting into like whatever the next kind of scenario is for this, and we also have our scout out there discovering more things. So we need to build 2 sheep farms actually. I just noticed that. So let's go ahead and get that second one up. Oh, actually, I haven't yet started building the sheep, so let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it wants to. It does seem like the game continues to recommend you just do the sort of 2 and 2, two peasant houses. Oh, that's right. I'm actually waiting for money. My money is quite low. As you can see right here, we've got a good income, but not great in terms of. And I'm going to put the research on pause because that should mean that our castle does not buy too many resources. Um, it does seem to be a bug, like a bug. Somebody reported a bug in the demo where if you, oh, new research or new resource, clay. But like if I start a new research, then the units purchased from the castle gets reset. So to 50, which is a little annoying, but is what it is. So yeah, so now we've got enough because you need 500 for that sheep farm. We need 100 for the extra. We've got 1 peasant home. I thought I had another sheep farm already. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I never did build the sheep farm. Okay, so let's do it. So sheep go right there. Trying to remember. Sheep are the ones that actually do benefit from being near a mountain, which I don't think we're going to do this time around. This is potatoes. Yeah. Yeah, we'll skip we'll skip that. Okay, so we'll get our bonuses another way. Yeah, because mountain goats 50% output when adjacent to mountains. We could do the plank one, I feel like. And then with that one, you don't need that many. So let's do a second sheep farm. Oh, yeah, we're going to need that extra 500. So we'll just keep letting that build up. Yeah, we've got a great budget there. Look at that, all the way up to 100 now. 100 a tick or whatever it is. All right, there's our first sheep farm. Oh, you now have an economy with basic luxury goods. That was actually all I had planned for today, but it's so nice here now that there's lovely trade going on. I've decided it would be a perfect place for me to build a holiday retreat. You know, the type of little tower where I can put my feet up and look out over my domain, watching all those people toiling. You don't mind doing a little overtime, do you? For the tower, you need extra resources and some research. Okay, so let's get that second sheep farm built just to get that mission accomplished. And then we've got build a tower for the king. So we'll have a look at what that involves. But yeah, I like the idea of, you know, we could skip a second house. I mean, I don't know why that matters too much other than, like, we've got so many... Because ultimately, as long as you've got their basic needs solved, and I think we're fine on potato and wood production. So does it really matter? I'm not sure if it does. Yeah, let's just make another home. Yeah, so essentially they're gonna... So yeah, we'll have enough workers for both sheep farms. Okay, so let's have a look at what the tower needs. Is that under castle? No, mission, tower. So 50 logs, 50 planks, and 50 stone. Not very difficult, although we do not have stone yet. So we are going to have to... we've got pretty good money stored now. Do I need to go exploring more? We've got this clay over here. I mean, he keeps exploring. The issue is that, you know, those packages he uses to explore do cost, you know, wood and stone, whatever it is, the provisioner cost. Actually, it only costs potatoes. And again, we've got a high potato. Now, that's gone pink, which I believe does mean, yeah, so we're consuming 30, but only producing 28. So it's warning that we are a little... we don't have a balance anymore. So let's slow down time, and in our potato farms, I mean, let's just kind of, yeah, let's research the better potato farm. And that way, I think we can get quite easily to out of negative. And you can see here again, the planks have now gone into negative, but that's just because we've got our research going. And so the castle is buying the resources. All right, there we go. So now that we have potato farm level 2, let's go ahead and level up. Maybe we'll just level both of them up. Only takes 10 wood and 10 planks. And that's just an automatic 20% output boost. We can also potentially, you know, add a slot for our peasants. And we do actually have, right here you can see we have 6 workers in this particular town, but only 4 jobs. So, so we even have room for these extra slots. So actually I could do that right away. Once it's actually... I guess you want it to... Does it need to actually get upgraded first? Looks like we can do it even without the upgrade, so... There we go. So both have been upgraded. So we should be well over on production again now. So now if we look at production, we're making 43, and now 30 is... Yeah, we're well over production again. I've been discovering iron and gold and clay and all that. But we need stone, so... That's coal. That's just mountain. I think I saw a stone over here. Like, this is stone. I mean, I assume you do need... It can't just be mountain. It has to be the stone resource. That looks like the only one. Is there one that's got, like, 2? There's another single stone. Another single stone. The issue with this one is it's very close to this town. But I don't know if that's actually necessarily a bad thing. Oh, can't get over. There's another. Let's do this one, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to make a city. Now, why is that? Yeah, see, it's acting like, you know, this is all sort of off territory, I guess, because when the cities grow their radius, they're also, you know, sort of taking... They're oh, whatever. Okay, let's put the city there. And then we'll give a village. And then, oh, and we need to research quarries. So that's our next one. And I think I'm going to go ahead. Let's... We've already got level 2 of all these. Let's get a level 2 sawmill just in case we do need more saw production. Speed it up again. Because we want that quarry ability. Oh, and we'll want a road. Of course. That, and then let's just do one direct to the castle, I think. Just gonna put a little triangle road in there. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's any harm in having roads everywhere. I don't think they have a maintenance cost. They just cost 20 gold in a single hit, which is not that big a deal. Though once again, we are low again. And our logs are really pretty low. So what is the issue there? Consumption's way up. Inhabitants, castle. Yeah, it's probably the research. All right. Well, let's. How are we doing on our? So our lumberjacks. Okay, let's get second lumberjack up to level 2. And then the question is if we want to upgrade our slot. I think we will. So let's go ahead and add another. Oh, city already at maximum building count. Okay, so we have to level up the city as well, which we can't afford. It's 500. So yeah, we're. Ooh, just have to kind of get our budget back in balance. So just going to kind of let time run. Yeah, the logs are definitely an issue. We want to get that. So I think so. Both logs are now up to 2. Now, do I have level 2 peasant home? I do. So if I upgrade this peasant home, that'll give us another slot, and then we can also go ahead and bump this up. So that should get us our log output better. All right, so you see that's upgrading. There we go. And then we hopefully see someone moving right away. And then he's now working there. So we have 26 output a minute there. And our production's way up again. Okay. All right, so we now have, and I think we have enough money for our stone. It's cost 500, so that's fine. There we go. And I'm actually thinking, let's go to quarry level 2. Why not get extra stone coming in? And we've got our 2 workers here, so they'll be able to work. All right, cool. And so let's now that we need 1,000 gold. So again, we've got positive balance. So I think we'll just leave time running, and that's it. And so the quarry is automatically now at level 2. Or no, we have to upgrade it. And then what do we got here? So if we did increase planks at input, which I think we can do, let's do that. What I actually like about this is, so they're near the planks over here. I believe this should increase the trade. I believe it should. There's our sawmill. Let's definitely get that up to a level 2 as well. You know, so if I look at the sawmill, what I want to see is like, let's see, they have planks coming in. I was just curious, like, if the planks that come in, I want to see a plank come in, and if they actually pay for it, like, does that increase trade income, tax income for us in this case? So, you know, they need this one up. I want to see someone bring us. See, it just went up to 5. Oh, is it coming from the castle? I honestly don't know. I'm actually going to turn off our knight as well. You go back to the keep. And our provisioner, let's just set this down to 10. We don't need to keep making this. I mean, it's only potatoes, which actually we're fine on. I guess it probably doesn't matter. And then, yeah, did our castle... Oh, it didn't reset. I wonder if this got updated. All right. Now, our income went down. I'm kind of curious because our castle is buying. Okay. So yeah, planks just went by there, but there was no cash. I saw the guy run with planks, but with no cash. So maybe it isn't. Yeah, see, there goes the 10 planks in. I don't think they need planks for any other reason. Amber Hollow, planks. Wants to buy 20. Has a consumption of -3. I mean, maybe, yeah, is that the town consumption of planks? Interesting. Like, I'm just curious, so okay, Goldbrook, that's our potato town. Yeah, they don't want planks at all, right? So Amber Hollow wants those planks because it's using them for the quarry. Wow, the quarry has 100. So we could start building that tower for sure. Oh no, we need 1,000 money, so yeah, let's just let that climb up. Yeah, why is the castle buying right now? It's just the potatoes it's buying. Because it's for that provisioner. Yeah, like, stop buying. We don't need it. Alright. So we should see the expenditure go down, because I don't know what else the castle will be buying. Still says he's paying 17 for something, 15. Maybe it's just an average, so yeah, your time needs to go by. Okay, so let's get that tower built. It doesn't matter where. I don't think it matters where. We'll put it over here. Goldbrook. I guess it's like, well, you know it's going to need to deliver. So actually, yeah, like around here would have been good, because this is where all the actual resources are. I'd like to upgrade this town as well so that it has more internal transporters. Looks like the tower's about to get made easy enough. Just needs a delivery of that stone over. I mean, there's 84 on the market, so yeah, I guess it's coming from this town. There we go. Very well done. You really are a very handy person to have around, hardworking, dedicated, lacking any moral compunction about exploiting the natural world. That's all I have in store for you, Toodaloo. Okay, great. All right. Yeah, let's just roll on to the next one. Party prep. It's time to start preparing for a big event. The king has planned. Build the special warehouse and fill it. Okay. Oh, I did ask about a warehouse, so it's good to see one does exist. My loyal subject, you have impressed me recently, so I'll let you in on a little bit of a plan. The future of the kingdom. I'm organizing an event, a big party. Sensitive information, don't let my enemies know. We've so far built up production of various resources, but now it's time to put it all together. Start buying food and resources for the event. Okay. All right, so now this time it's actually started us with a little city setup. As you can see, there's already a basic economy. We need the luxury resources. Yeah, so we've got our potato and wood. I'm actually curious what it's done for, like, how did it set this up? It's got a home, 2 farms next to each other, which makes sense because they do get, and actually it's not, see how it's not toggled on? But now I toggle that on, like, they just automatically get this extra output. There's our peasant home. Let's just turn the time on. And then they've put the lumber mills next to each other. Yeah, so we'll turn that on as well. The Lumberjack Guild. And, well, it doesn't really matter about the placement on those. And then they've got the sawmill as well. All right. But it looks like no people had moved in yet, so it's sort of like it's got to catch itself up with all of that. And we've got our provisioner and our research center. Okay, so, and what's our research look like? Yeah, we don't have any of the leveled up stuff. Let's do potato farm right off. And then, oh, we do have fishery and sheep farm already. Okay. So yeah, we'll just get our potato farms boosted. And then, yeah, so it looks like we've got obvious spots here. I like this one, it's got 2 fisheries adjacent. So let's do that one, I think. So do a city right there. And then a fishery and a home. And let's get a road over to the castle. It doesn't. I don't know if I can. I need to check actually. Can I shift? Like, I don't think there's a way to kind of. Oh wait. Left mouse button to place. Left shift to place multiple. Right to cancel. Yeah. So I guess if I just hold down shift, I can keep building off of it. But yeah. Okay. I was like, why do I have to keep building the thing? All right. So we've got that going. And we will want some wool as well. So we know that the sheep do better against the mountain. So it could be worth, you know, where there's fertile ground and mountain, you'll get like a little boost. So like something like right here. There is also stone here though that could interfere with our eventual quarry. Especially since, you know, there's one stone over here. Yeah, sure. Let's do this one. So, build our city center, I think, here. And then I'm going to have home here, sheep farm there, and then we can set that to mountain goats because it is adjacent to a mountain tile. Alright, and let's get the road in for this one too. So I think let's have that join up there. And have that join up there. Alright. So that gets our sheep and wool going. Our research is complete on the potato farm. What else? I definitely want to get our wood up as well. So yeah, let's increase our potential wood output and then we can work on the sawmill. Alright, so the sheep farm should be done really soon. Alright, fantastic. I have grand plans. It's going to be the biggest tournament ever. We're going to need a lot of food and other stuff. And sadly, we have nowhere near enough storage for everything. I've sent you the plans for the warehouse, designed by Mr. Nuts. Now, squirrel on the shoulder. For the warehouse, we're going to need some stone, which is mined at a quarry. Yeah, so I mean, we could probably fit a little city in between these two here. I don't think that's a bad idea, actually. Yeah, okay. So we'll do that, but we will need to research that. So we've got our level 2 lumberjack. Do we want to get a level 2 beforehand? I think we do. Let's do that, and then we'll head for the quarry. So yeah, what is our current stock? Yeah. Actually, I was wondering, why would I want to buy those planks? Oh, it's like for the research, yeah. So, right. So the quarry requires planks, so we do need 30 planks in the castle. So let's go ahead and turn on buying, so it does buy the planks. All right. And, okay, so our sawmill output could be increased. So let's increase our lumberjack. Increase another lumberjack. I'm also going to increase the town. I know this is... Well, and then we'll increase the sawmill. Okay. So that at least gets a lot more, you know, wood production going for all of our buildings. Quarry just got unlocked. Worried about our income now. Okay, so trade. That's the castle buying a lot for the research. But hopefully... let's turn down the purchasing just to get our income back up. So the logs have increased. Upgrade that village here. But see, like by forcing the upgrade, I think we are, in a sense, forcing taxes because, well, if they needed wood or planks, in this case they didn't, they get it from the town. But like, if we upgrade our potato town, for example, which I'm thinking of doing, like, where's our potatoes? So like, don't really need to. But I'm going to do it, right? So I upgrade it. So they need, you know, planks and wood to do that. And so you can see it's saying it wants to buy them. So it should, yeah. See right there, I think it's paying 24 bucks to get the 10 wood from Larkhill. And I got tax income from that. So you really, you know, you want to, it's kind of interesting that, you know, in some ways, the sawmill in Larkhill, if you put the sawmill in another city, the city would have to buy the wood to make it in the sawmill. You know, and so I think you could increase your tax income by not actually having the same kind of resource refinement happening in the city. But yeah, kind of interesting. So fish is looking not, you know, very close to too much. But okay, we want to look at actually how do we make a warehouse? Workers. Ooh, that's a new one. Worker home instead of peasants. So we'll find out why we need workers. First, we do need a quarry though. So let's go ahead and get our. Oh, we already have 4 cities? Did I do that? Fish. No, made our wool. I wonder if this needs to be a sort of non-specialist, since we can only have 4 cities. I guess that's the idea. Or we can put the stone in, let's just have a sort of, yeah, maybe we'll just do it here. Yeah, why not? Okay, so we'll put the stone quarry in here. Gets it built quicker anyway, because of the stores here. Okay, our balance is better now. I'm going to just turn buying back on. Shouldn't matter anything except planks. Alright, so we've got our stone income. Now build a warehouse onto your castle. Let's also go ahead, let's level up our quarry, because we've only got the 1 right now. And then this takes planks input, which, you know, we're making planks right here. Go ahead and turn that on. I do, although I still, again, yeah, this is the whole thing. It's like, you kind of want to encourage the export of the planks. All right. So we can upgrade this if we actually need the stone. I don't know if we desperately need it right now. Producing and not consuming it anywhere. Okay, so tower. Okay, that is a castle thing. Increases the castle's storage capacity for all resources. Okay. So yeah, so we'll just throw that warehouse right there. I'm actually gonna, I feel like we should have a road intersection there in case they are kind of going through town to do that. And actually, why not have a direct road over here? Yeah, those guys have been going the long way. All right. So our balance is going down again. It's just, again, the castle is buying. I don't know if we're going to need to explore. I feel like we probably will. So we could sort of get started on that. I'm going to just have them go north. The warehouse expands the storage space, and now you can stack up to 150 of every resource. We're going to need a lot of food. Buy 50 bread and 150 fish. We're also going to need tables, cloths, and napkins. So better buy wool as well. Okay. So we really need to stockpile up. Urban development. So we also need to want to do urban development. I haven't even looked up here. Fascinated to see what that is, but I'm not even going to worry about it till. But there's urban development. So it increases our city limit by 3. So we'd be able to boost the city up. Only needs the usual stuff. Worker home though. Curious. Don't quite understand. Well, obviously we have to go through here, so maybe I do that. I think we're gonna, let's get all of our production increased. So how do we get better fish? So they want wool. So I'm fine with that. We have the mountain goats. Let's go ahead and build another wool farm. and that will get the same mountain goat benefit. And we'll need another home for the peasants to work that farm. I think we're going to do the same here. We know we're going to need more fish. Make another peasant home there. And then let's start like just kind of bumping up all of these to their level 2 equivalents. I'm actually going to do our trader speed upgrade as well. So it looks like our sawmill is starting to... That needs tools, which I haven't even learned how to make yet. Wheat farm. Stone tool maker. So there we go. That's so we could make tools to improve our sawmill. We only have the one sawmill, so we're serving a lot of construction needs. Alright, so our fishery just got built. Well, level 2 fishery. So we'll upgrade one of those. So we're going to need a lot of fish, a lot of walks. So we really want to just be able to upgrade all of these. So, do we want to... I think we will once we... Yeah, I want to level up all our things, I think. Gradually, obviously they need the planks, and we're only making 6 a minute. Oh, and that's bad. We could be making way more. We don't have the home. So, wait, that's the sawmill. But yeah, I mean, I want. That's bad. I don't know how you. Let's do that. Oh, there you go. So that makes sure that somebody goes in there, and then this home will mean we'll be able to get. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Well, oh no, that's the cost. Just want to keep an eye on these. I think this is the biggest thing you need to be worried about is like, what do we have not enough of? Like the market value is something, but like, I guess what does it matter? All right, and we have this warehouse. So yeah, we should really have the, we need to be buying this. I didn't want to do it until, you know, our production is up and we've got more of a buffer here. So there's our sheep farm. But I want to do each one. I want to do every one. So double the sheep, double the fish. Can't afford it yet. We have to just keep kind of doing it as we get more money. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting, like, I've been trying to keep the amount of people, but it's like you make this tax income, right? Like, I think the amount of coins per minute, that just for them living here, we're making this money. So, it's not necessarily a bad thing to, like, have more people than actual jobs, I think. I don't see anything talking about, yeah, look, they're all 100% happy. So, like, they're 85% happy. Why? Running out of basic need potato. Missing potatoes. Okay. So, yeah, so even though we have a ton of potatoes, where's the potato farm? It's all the way up here. So, I mean, is the issue, it's just simply they're not getting down there. It feels like possible because, I mean, our potato storage is full, right? So I don't know, is it... I'm just curious, if I do that... That costs me actual money. But, like, the potatoes end up in the castle. But I don't think people can take out of my store. They can't take from here. Oh, that's the provisioner needs it. I I'm actually, let's bring the knight back. Yeah, order the knight back to the keep. There's no reason to spend money on this provisioner. Because I don't think we get taxes for these. Where's the damn provisioner? This is weird. Oh, provisioner. Oh, I see. Yeah, why? Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that's why it was resetting the buy amount. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's start getting this. So we want 150 fish, even though that fish is still very low. All right, maybe we don't. Let's get the fish up. Why is fish so low? Let's start pulling in the wool, because wool is way up. So I'm going to take the wool input. And let's get you up to level 2 for sure. Alright, so let's speed this up, and, you know, that should also be driving up some more, so that wool should be driving more wool trade right there, 31 bucks, yeah. So no reason not to do that. Great. Okay, so that should get our fish output up. Okay, so let's have the castle. Let's start buying in the 150 fish we need. And then we're going to want that for the wool as well. Yeah, so we'll just do that. 150. Buy it. And I mean, I guess that's where the market price is good, because like our castle's buying it. So, you know, as long as you make a surplus of it, it's not going to cost us as much. Yeah. So do we want to bump some more? Well, we knew we wanted to get this way. Let's... We did get our upgrade. That's good. Yeah, let's do the... Let's get that worker home. Oh, it's already gone. Okay. Oh, okay. So I think we're going to do this then. Urban city development. Because we've got those resources. But yeah, you can see we're once again buying a lot now to both increase our warehouse. So yeah, that's moving up. Oh, bread in storage. Oh yeah, so we don't even have that. Okay, well, we'll get our urban development. Increase city limit by 3. By 3 seems a bit... Should be like 2-3, shouldn't it? Cargo upgrade. City transports carry 40% more. I like that. Let's do that as well. Okay. Although dangerously close to a deficit. We are at a deficit, but once this research finishes, it should go back to... Because we should be not buying as much anymore. Market price of wool and fish is still low. I mean, 3 is fine. You can see, yeah, that's the money we're spending on that. I'm just going to leave it. I don't need to do more spending while we're buying in all these resources. But yeah, we need to... It's funny, it says side quest wheat farm, but I mean, I don't see how we're going to make bread otherwise, unless you can just buy bread from elsewhere, but I don't think so. We need to make the bread. So yeah, once we've finished buying this for storage, I think we can... Yeah, once our balance... Let's get our balance up to 1,000 again, and then we'll start the research on... We'll start our research. Is it worth... I mean, yeah, I'm just wondering if it's worth... Now that we have so much excess, right? Like, why not have our... Like, increase our peasants? So there's this worker slot thing, gentrification. I'm just not sure... Oh, we should definitely be able to do a level 2 house. It's a level 2 peasant house, to be fair, but yeah. Um, maybe we do this toolmaker. Yeah, let's do the toolmaker. Because then we can increase our plank production as well. You know, so our plank is full, to be fair. So I don't know if it matters that much, but still. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and, well, yeah, we do need to research the wheat farm. Maybe put the toolmaker after the wheat farm. Yeah. Cool. All our little men running around. Oh, I see. If I press Alt, it gives you a little bit of information about that. So wheat farm. Cool. Okay, so to make a wheat farm over here, yeah, it's the same thing, just on fertile land. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Stone toolmaker, cool. Something about industrial zone. I just wanna like I've got it on pause. I wanna look at this. So collect fine output for every other adjacent building. So the wheat farm benefits from adjacency, and it can use the tools as well. Or just be better if you have more peasants. So yeah. Okay, so knowing that, actually we might still build it there. Oh no, we have, I think that's what it meant about this urban development. We could build more cities. Okay, so yeah, let's build a dedicated, yeah, we'll build a dedicated wheat city. Oh, we need the money now. What are you spending money on? Buying up. See, this I don't quite understand because it's like, it says he's spending money, but I mean, there's 50 in stock. So why is he spending money? I guess, again, it's just some sort of average. Now, my understanding is you can just direct buy. So we could speed it up. But it's a lot more expensive. But then it's kind of like, why do I care about speeding it up? You know, unless there's a rush to get it there. All right, we need 1,000 anyway to get our new city started. It's that, or we just... What is the limit? So yeah, you could have 9 buildings. Actually, why do we need? I mean, it drives up taxes. That's the thing. Because if we build the bread and these guys want bread, although we don't have people who consume bread, so I don't know if it matters that much. But you know, if these guys only make bread, they do want potatoes. They do want, like, what are the needs? Yeah, the natural needs, right? So you're creating another. I mean, is that true? You're basically creating a city that now needs to trade potatoes. So you're getting extra tax from that, right? It sort of cumulative. Okay, so we've got 1,000. Probably gonna need a little more to get, we'll have to build up the rest of the stuff too. There's not much else to do. I'm wondering why this is taking so long to buy. Like we have tons of it in the market. So why are they just not getting that purchase done? And there it goes, but it's just slow. I don't know. Again, there's no real rush, but yeah. Yeah, because I'm paying, for 10 I'm paying 31, but the fish price is 30. I mean, it seems like the right price, honestly. So I don't know. Let's just get it there, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so, Alright, we have enough now. Let's build our city center. And now, do they use peasants? I assume they do. Oh, oh, not affordable. Huh, okay. It's fine. We'll build a home at least. Let's get our road. Alright. Yeah, so I mean, just by having those guys, they now want to buy all this stuff, so that should increase kind of general tax income. And then once we've got the money, we can put our wheat farms in. Yeah. Everything okay here? These guys are full. Oh, interesting. So you can just get, oh, you can just grab $1,000 from a city. Oh, it's funny. You just take their happiness away. Now, why does that matter if they're happy? Because they pay us more. I don't know. It's sort of a, I don't know how it nets out. So yeah, we're at 8 and 8. 4 and 4. Those guys need work. Yeah, so everything's evened out right now. I really do wonder, like, is it better to have almost just like do a +2 everywhere? Like, I'm gonna just wanna, oh, of course I'm spending the money I don't have, but I just wanna see, it'd be nice to see a trend of the player budget. But I mean, I can't think of a reason, like, you know, ultimately I'm adding this much extra consumption, right? And that much extra consumption means they have to be increasing taxes. So yeah, just because they have nothing to do. And then they're also paying this much into the city. The amount of coins per minute the inhabitants pay us. Unless this is the tax that they're causing, I don't know. Employed inhabitants, so it's showing it there. Now, does that affect, it doesn't seem to affect happiness. Transporters, 4 traders, and like, this I assume is the utilization. I haven't even looked at this stuff, it's funny. So income from the inhabitants, income from selling, buying. Yeah, and so that's the tax income they're making us. Their balance is this, like they have personal money of this much, like the city does. Yeah, I really don't think there's a down. The only downside is if you do not have the consumption limit for it. So I think that's what I should be sort of watching that. But yeah, let's get our first wheat farm up and running because we've got 500, and get these guys actually working on something. And we'll turn on this collective farming. Yeah. Okay, and they start working immediately. But we're gonna need a, like that's the wheat, we're gonna need mill. Oh yeah, I didn't. So they're making the wheat, but we don't have anywhere to put it. Yeah, we need the mill. Okay, I should have been researching that. Oh, but it needed 30 wheat in the first place, so let's get the other wheat farm up then, for sure. Alright. So they're both going to make 20, or 20 total. Not sure what the mill, doesn't tell you what it makes until we get there. So yeah, they need wheat to start researching. So I think I have to tell the castle to start buying. Yeah, okay. I guess that's where this automatic, if checked, will buy all required resources automatically. So yeah. I think it's based on like the research center needs this, so it's just going to buy. Yeah, right, there you go. So you can tell it to buy. looks like we have 25. Yeah, okay. So you can click this and it'll just set the buy in. Okay. Cool. So yeah, our mill is researching. Yeah, I think while I'm seeing, so let's just keep an eye on this. So consumption 28 of 36. The castle sometimes consumes, but like 28, and we're producing 28. So yeah, so we don't really want to go. Current production 28, maximum production 24. That doesn't make any sense. But so yeah, we don't really want to increase for potatoes. We don't want to increase it for fish. We can definitely handle it. For wool, we can handle it. So potatoes is the only issue. So we could, let's get our potato farm leveled up actually. So yeah, basically the only reason, oh no, don't do that. Potato farm level 2, we have it. Oh, is it already a level 2? Can't afford it, okay. Once the money comes in. So unfortunately now we're buying all that wheat over, so. But I think that's gonna drop again because the castle has the wheat. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we don't need it anymore, yeah. So, yeah, okay. So let's upgrade a potato farm. And I mean, we can also, so now, did I upgrade my, yeah, we have 2 unemployed people. So in fact, we can move this over to like the better one. So that gets us more potato output anyway. And then once I get to 300 coins, we'll upgrade this potato farm. So that'll give us more potato, which means, you know, once again, we're going to be at surplus. And we can pretty much just get more peasants in. But we do need to build the mill, so we'll probably do that in our wheat farm area. But you know, if our traders, like for example, kind of do want to upgrade this too. But like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying, same deal. We could. Oh, so now, yeah. Okay, so for a mill, we need workers. So yeah, okay. So let's get some workers. So we're going to gentrify. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, let's make a worker home. Not affordable. So yeah, still having this money situation. I'm going to upgrade. No, it's like we're in a chicken and egg here. Maybe, you know what, I'm going to do that. Let's just see what happens. Wherever our happiest city is. I just took $1,000 from them. So they're getting sadder. For 5 minutes, 30% less happy. But if they're at 100% and they've got all of their needs fulfilled, I think you're fine. Because, you know, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I think that's the way you go as well. To speed it up anyway. Okay, so let's get a worker home. And then let's go ahead and throw up the mill. So the mill wants 2 workers. This holds 2 workers. Now these workers are not going to be super happy. Well, we'll be making bread here, but we aren't making any clothes. So we can't keep them max happy. But that's fine. And this needs 15 wheat, which we are way overproducing because we're making, well, no, we're making 20. And it wants, well, no, it's 5 wheat a second and then 1 stone, yeah. That's fine, okay. So in comes the bread. And then once that bread gets made, oh no, this makes flour. So, yeah, we still need to get to bread. Charcoal burning. So yeah, there was quite a way to go in this, I didn't even realize. Yeah, so the bakery, but that needs coal or whatever it is, so charcoal burning. All right, let's get that going. I didn't sort of investigate all of the things. And then, like, I assume this city, so, you know, they're back to, you know, almost 100%. So really, we can get a bunch of money from our 100% cities with their needs fulfilled, because they will handle the, they'll take it. So yeah, and so these guys are almost happy. They'll never get to the better level. Alright, charcoal burning. So we're going to probably need more logging. Now, we have room for another city, so maybe we do a little, set up more trade. I think that might be how we do it. So let's do something like that, where we need to be near trees. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to try it anyway. And actually, let's get our knight over here and see what he can find. Okay, so how does that work? Charcoal burning is workers as well, and it wants logs, of course. So we're going to need a peasant home for the logs. I mean, I suppose, you know, do we have a log surplus? Not a massive surplus. Yeah, so we'll make the logs for this charcoal, I think. And let's get our worker home in, and then we'll put our charcoal burner down. That just needs more money, but it's coming in. There we go. All right. And what's the deal with this? It's like 1 wood every 15 seconds, so 4 wood a minute, and this is making, yeah, more than we need. And let's get our road in. Oh, we're out of money again. So I'm just going to do it. Let's do a one-time tax fee. There we go. Cool. So there we've got some charcoal happening. And what do we need charcoal for? That was for this. So we need to get our bakery. Let's put a bakery together. So that needs 20 charcoal. So I assume the castle now is it's automatically going to buy. So yeah, it's set to buy. Set to buy 45 for some reason, but that's fine. How do we improve the charcoal? Just needs more wood. Why not? So yeah, why don't we also do that? Maybe let's turn you off for a second, increase the charcoal level, and then we can do the bakery. And I think I'm gonna, like, it's sort of like, while you've got the money, like, there's no downside to having the cities upgraded. It makes all of the sort of transport faster. So I feel like you always kind of want that. It's really just about having the money for it. So yeah, oh, 1,500 for that one. I mean, I'm going to do the same thing. Let's keep stealing from our population. This one's sort of feeling a little less happy. You're max happy, so I'm taking your money too. And yeah, well, although it's still not there, amazingly. Yeah, alright, that's fine. And yeah, I just don't want to be too crazy with all the, you know, generally anything that's over that 50 mark, I think I'm fine with. At some point we want to make clothes as well to keep the workers at max happy. Is it worth this 15 for the amount of coal we're actually going to need to buy? I don't know. Alright, we got our bakery. So yeah, let's get our... I mean, so the bakery I assume takes flour and charcoal. Yeah, so it's, again, it's that interesting... You know, we could even put like a city right in the middle here, and that'll be our bakery, and it will just trade for the charcoal, and that just gets us even more. I mean, I really want to do that. I think that's... I'm going to do it. Alright, we need 600 more. I'm not sure what we're buying at this point. Yeah, we shouldn't really be buying anything right now. I will say, I feel like as much as I'm adding more people and income, like it's you know, we're not seeing a massive surplus, you know. Okay, and this will be our bakery. And so yeah, so they should start buying they should start buying the everything. Wants to buy, wants to buy. Now, so this city doesn't have the money, that's the question. Income from selling. So is that the problem? Interesting. I mean, they are making the bread, it looks like. So we've got 6 bread there. And, you know, these guys will want to be buying the bread, so there they are. I assume bread is quite, yeah, 51. Because there's just not that much of it out there, I guess. But yeah, these guys are going to be. So yeah, that's their actual money. You can see they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle because they only sell bread. Yeah, that's interesting. So it's almost like you need to give them money. Huh. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, the city needs it. Well, I think the city will buy it from them. Yeah, so we're going to give them the money just from the act of buying it. So let's do our 50. That's going to cost us a lot. Because right now the market price is up. But that's fine. That will give the city the money. So let's see how that ends up working. I want to see this bread get purchased. I mean, sell. Oh, why don't I have a buy option? So that's weird. Like, see, this one has a buy option. How weird. Why don't I have a buy option? Huh. Bread prices come down. It's a good sign. And yeah, well, it says that they're starting to buy it. Yeah, so they started to buy it. But why doesn't it give you that option? Huh. Oh, okay, there it is. I guess it was just because it was sort of earmarked for it already. There was only so much made. Yeah, see, these guys are suffering. So, I'm going to give them 1,000 so that they can actually start buying the resources. Because I think that's the problem, is that they didn't have the money to buy the resources. Yeah. Am I missing something? Here's our workers. Worker home. Yeah, okay, there it goes. Yeah. There you go. So they're actually buying the resources now. And hopefully by selling that bread, they're going to be at a surplus. But they are still not at a surplus. It's going down at least. Income from inhabitants, income from selling resources. Income from inhabitants. I wonder... Income. Like, where are they getting their income from? Well, it looks like it's balanced out, though. So that's fine. Oh, I see. Because they're happy, they'll pay extra coins to the city. The amount of coins per minute inhabitants pay to their city. So that's not our taxes. That's okay. So that's how the city stays healthy. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know where they're getting their money from. That's the funny thing. Like, I mean, something is paying them money. I guess it's the selling of, like, if they work at this bread place, they're getting some money for it. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we're gonna get there. Once this bread is, do we care about minus coal input plus 2 wood? So actually, oh, it stops using the coal. Oh no, that's not good. That's just a way of not using coal. If we get to bakery level 2, 50% bonus happiness. That doesn't make more bread though. That increases it. It needs a citizen to do it. Okay, so that's the only way to really. But I guess if we just do this, we'll get better output anyway. So we could do that. Let's. I don't think it matters, but yeah, we'll upgrade our bakery. And we never did upgrade the charcoal burner, I think. We've got plenty of money now, so let's upgrade it. And we haven't made the clothes, but I don't think we need to. You know, to win this mission. But you can see, like, it's really cool how it's the production chain definitely gets more complex, and keeping the city balance, every city actually healthy, matters as well. All right, so we've got bakery level 2, so, and that costs, but we've got plenty of money now, so yeah. I guess the funny thing is how it's like the castle's spending the money on the city. It's not the city that spends it. But I guess, you know, it's sort of like, you know, the castle gives back to, it's like the federal government's giving back to the local cities because they're paying it tons of taxes anyway. And I guess while you got the money, just upgrade everything. No reason, I don't think, to have anything that just increases the speed of the, like, increases the number of traders in use. Like, so if you see a red bar here, like, that means this, like, I assume, let's see this actual goldsmith get upgraded. I want to see this bar go down, because we're giving them more traders. So there it goes. So it's got 4 traders now, and yeah, you see the bars coming down a little. So, you know, and yeah, you can keep going. Just needs stone and more money. Which you probably should do, you know, as you see any given city struggling. Yeah, like, you know, because this one actually has a lot of, I guess it's trading a lot. Let's do it. All right, yeah, just need that last bit of bread. We have 18 in storage here, so it's really just like, when are you going to buy it? Let's just force the buy, I think. And that should, there goes the bread, and there we go. You really are a useful person to have around, not quite as smart as Mr. Nuts, but that's okay. Everybody should be aware of their own limitations and stay humble. Except me, of course, I'm the king. Think we're done here? I'm liking the look of the food production, and have decided to send you to another part of the kingdom. Toodaloo. Very cool. So we'll be moving on to a monumental problem. The king has something really special planned, but some spoil sports aren't so keen on the idea. So yeah, we'll do that next time. Hope you had fun. This was, yeah, definitely really like this game. So we will see you at the next one. Bye for now.